Start with the obvious one. How's the lineup look for tonight?
Same. Gillies will go though in net.
As just having, especially the call-ups from yesterday around a little bit, you think that'll settle things down maybe a little bit? Just to, you don't have quite that frenzy you had yesterday as you led up to the game?
Yeah, different day. We had 3 guys getting shuttled in, right? It was kind of it looked weird in morning skate. We only had 3 lines and 40 out there. So, again, it was what it was, and hopefully it settled in and got a good night's rest here, and we'll be back at it today.
Hunter McKown has had kind of a baptism by fire here in his first 5 games.
Yeah.
How would you assess the way he's handled it so far?
He's done. There's some good there, a lot of good there. I think that it reminds you a little bit when KJ came last year. He's got great speed, he's got a great shot, it's all those things. But I feel like the game closes in on him a little bit. There's some turnovers in there because he's maybe trying to do too much for all the right reasons. So it's just simplifying, getting up to speed first, then trying to make the plays. And so I see some similarity in there. But I think he thinks the game well. I think there's a lot there to be excited about. It's just simplifying a little bit. Tonight will be you play Ottawa. They're a very straightforward team. They're going to come hard, physical, and you got to be ready to make plays under pressure. And so it's another one of those games where you got to think quick and make your plays.
Speed is obviously such a huge part of Liam Foodie's game, and I was talking to him yesterday, and he said he's working on being faster without the puck. What does that look like?
Well, it's getting into the right spots, right? I think, if you watch the elite players in the league, it's like they gauge their speed really well. They time when to hit those holes, and you can't just skate fast all over the ice. It looks great, but you don't get a lot accomplished. I think it's not resting, it's just identifying where those areas are and where he needs to jump to and anticipating better. So, like I've shared with you, I think his last 4 or 5 weeks, you start to see a little bit more of what we think Foodie can be. He's moving up the lineup, as you can see, and he's got some more games here to continue to prove that.
Just one game so far for Justin Richards, so I'm not going to ask you to evaluate that. But just when you've seen him in camp a little bit, a guy like that comes up. What do you expect out of him? What do you hope to see out of a guy like that as he comes up here?
Well, he's a hustler. He's you see it's great effort all over the ice. He's going to work both ends of the ice. I think he earned his call up here, talking to Vogues and what he's done, his whole body of work in Cleveland. He's had a really solid year for them. So, not the greatest game to jump into. Again, just the circumstance, how it was, and those 3 guys coming, and then we fall behind, then we chase it a little bit. But when you watch how he played, it was, I love the effort. I love what he was doing. It'll be the same, making plays a little bit quicker, make your reads a little bit quicker, staying on your toes, manage your shift lengths, all those things. But, there's some stuff there to like also.
Obviously, you guys decimated with injuries. Tough game yesterday, back-to-back. Is this a game where you find out what everybody in the room is made of from a mental standpoint, I guess?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, this is a big game for Ottawa. They're still fighting to get in. You see the teams that are coming who are playing. Some are in, some are fighting. There's no easy games in the NHL ever. But at this time of year, the wins are really hard. And then these teams are really pressing. They need the points. They're desperate. So it's going to be really a carbon copy of what we faced last night. They saw the Pittsburgh loss early in the day. Florida they got a chance to leap over them, and it's one of their games in hand that they needed to win to stay pace. So you knew they're bringing their best. Ottawa needs to win, so I expect their best coming here tonight.
Thank you. Thanks, Brad.